Thanks for sticking with us. We want to get back with a look at your forecast. Right now, you're taking a live look over downtown Columbia. So joining us now, meteorologist Tony Chivaroli. And Tony, it has been a beautiful past couple of days, but looks like we're getting some rain soon.
Yeah, as we take a check right now, Cynthia, we're going to be seeing more in the way downtown of just some clearing, cool conditions, but clouds rush in very fast. It's going to be more of a quick pace as we basically continue on and on getting at it for the nighttime period. So let me roll just some temperatures out for you again. This is just going to be the main story for the short term. A lot of lower 50s, upper 40s, and this is something as we continue on, we're going to see more of this just really try to be in more of a downward trend, but not as much as last night when we saw widespread 30s. So here we go. As we basically push on forward, we're going to see all these get into mostly mid-lower 40s, at least for the nighttime period. It's going to be a cool night. Yes, but not too frigid, not too shabby there. Let's see more of the clearing settling in right now. Satellite radar view all across the Palmetto State. A little bit more cloud cover as we shift down here towards the coast, but otherwise not going to be seeing too much in the way of cloud cover until we get further into Wednesday. But we'll still get some sun. Don't worry. If you're worried about a little bit more of a cloudier day, still going to work on getting some sun to break through. Here you go, rolling through the tidbits. So we see the warming trend. It remains impressive. It's not going anywhere. Rain potential now begins as we get into Friday. That's where we really start to see a trend. It's going to be on the up and up in a bigger way, and then we continue to see drier conditions as we get further into the weekend. But again, note that further into the weekend, not as much for Saturday. So still having a little bit of trouble with the numbers here in the Futurecast. Going to take it out as long as we can, but make sure, again, you're staying with me as we might have to update this again. Going forward, basically, into your Thursday, we're going to work to see a little bit of moisture possible. But honestly, this will continue to break up fast. The main bulk of the rain is going to be arriving here as we get into Friday morning. But this will basically continue to ramp up as we go on and on into the afternoon. And that is going to be something that goes on forward. But I think this does cut off. Still having problems with this graphic, but let's see. Yeah, but make sure, again, you're staying tuned, trying to get this updated for you during the next half hour. Still going to be deciphering this for you as we go on throughout the entirety of this show. And, of course, the 10-day we can chat about a bit more. Let's focus on tonight right now as we see it. Still got some mid-40s on the way for tonight. Some of you could get a little bit colder than that, a little bit more of those lower 40s, but it's going to be relatively calm. Winds will start to change pace out of more of a southerly direction as we make that push onward. Tomorrow, going to be a beautiful day, at least in the way of those temperatures and some sun breaking through cloud cover. Sadly, not as much of the way of blue skies like this, but still a nice day. And, hey, for a National Fly a Kite Day, maybe not the worst day to try something like that. At least get in some outdoor activity if you're able, my friends. Here we go, 10-day. Now, as we march on forward, as we recap this, Friday is a first alert weather day. This is going to be a day where we consistently see some rain potential really on the up and up. Basically, as you get further towards Friday afternoon and evening, we see the region, the potential to get upwards of 1 inch to 1.5 inches of rainfall widespread as we get, again, later into Friday afternoon. That's when things look to be ramping up the most. Still lingering to Saturday. It's going to be a damper start to the weekend now, but we will likely dry out by Sunday and as we go on into next week's work and school week.